it's helpful to have a place where you can practice web application attacks. WebGoat happens to be one of them. There are several places where you can get damaged sites that you can use. So Foundstone, for example, used to have several Microsoft-based websites, and I believe they still do. One of them was called Hack Me Bank, as an example. Here's one, though, called Damn Vulnerable Web Application. And you could download this, install it onto a web server, and then once you log in, it gives you some places where you can actually perform some attacks. Now, there are instructions here, and it tells you how it actually works and how you would go about installing it. And there's actually a video on YouTube for how you would go about installing it. So once you've got it installed, you can go about doing things like these particular types of attacks. Like there's a brute force attack, as an example, and a command execution, the SQL injection attacks. And we've got cross-site scripting. So there are lots of different things that you can do with the Damn Vulnerable Web Application, in addition to the WebGoat that we have briefly looked at as well. So just some different sandboxes that you can use in order to practice and enhance your skills to test web applications. This happens to be a pretty good one. The one advantage to WebGoat over this, I would say, would be that WebGoat will actually lead you through. It will provide hints. Now, there's more info links here if you actually want to go read up on how these things work, but they give you an overview of the vulnerability rather than leading you through actually how to exploit it within this particular site, which is something WebGoat will actually do. It will lead you through how you would actually exploit a particular vulnerability within that application framework. But here's another application that you can use in order to practice your skills. It's DVWA, and you can go download it. It's a pretty good framework for doing practicing of attacks against web applications.